So I'm sitting here right here with our worship director, Cindy Scullard, and we're absolutely excited about our latest CD project called Inspire. And so, you know, when Cindy and I she was sharing that we need to do another one, and I felt like it was time because we had did one before and we took a break, and now here Cindy becomes our worship director about 3 years ago. And we've always wanted to write our own songs. We've always felt like there is a sound coming out of this house. And it had been prophesied over us that we would be writing songs and that they would go pretty much international and global. And so we had waited for the right time and the right place. And the reason why I'm excited about this is because you and your team have captured the essence and the culture of Inspire Church. And we've seen great songs from great artists and teams all over the world. But what I love it is now finally what's being heard in our culture and in our church is being sung right here at this place. And that's what I'm really enthusiastic about, that now we are worshiping the Lord with not only with our own language, so to speak, but with our own accent, so to speak, to add to what already is awesome in the world of worship here in the world. So tell us about the process of this whole thing and how the whole collaboration took place.
It was crazy, first of all, but God is amazing. He sends you the right people, and so we had a couple of people help us with the process, like David Hanley, Sean Cook, like producing, and then the guys that on the team. We wrote it all together, and been working for a couple of months, just taking something that God's given us and just working it out till it's the best it can possibly be. It was amazing. Yes, it did take a couple of months. When we got into the studio, it was a quick process, 2 weeks process, and we're done. And I was like, yay! But the work's not done. It's never done.
No. It's almost like we've just begun, huh?
Yes.
In many ways.
And it's funny that David told me that, and I was like, I don't know what you mean. I just want to get done, because it seemed like the biggest part of it was the recording, and it almost now was the easiest part.
So the creative technical part started in the beginning. Now it's the so to speak, lack of a better word, the marketing part and getting the sound out and the word out on it. I think is very, very important. I remember going to the studio, what a blessing to be in there. Yeah. And up until the last moment, the last day, I know you guys were working till really late, burning the midnight oil, pouring everything that you guys had into it, finding the right sound. And to see everybody grow up and rise up through it, to me is awesome. So I'm ready for the next one, but not quite. Yeah.
I'm too.
Yeah, I know. We need a break, and but it's awesome.
My wheels are spinning, and Charlton is like, which is the executive pastor, is like, okay, it's about time for next one. I'm like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah. So what? Let me tell you what I'm totally expecting out of this is, I'm expecting that this is like the first one of many more to come. I'm expecting that out of this. Not only will God be glorified and we'll have our own songs to worship Him in, which is phenomenal as well, but I have expectation that this will be sung all around the world. The expectation that this is going to be sung in Manila, that's going to eventually be sung in the rest of Asia, it's going to be sung in Australia, New Zealand, the United States of America, but especially right here to hear our own songs, because we kind of grew up with that when I grew up in Foursquare with Hope Chapel, Kaneohe. We did a lot of albums, but I'm really excited about this. It's in our DNA. You did an amazing job. So what is the most rewarding part for you? What was it like you found, besides ending, like, yay, we're done? But what was the most rewarding part of the whole process? Because I know it's not easy. What was it? What was rewarding about it?
Being able to do it with other people. And just obviously collaborating, but not having to do it by yourself. Everyone's gifted in different areas, and to be able to draw from that gift and together see something being put together and like, wow. You know, that can only be God. That would, bar none. Yeah. That's why I love worship, because it's a team sport. Yeah. I always grew up when I played sports. I don't do it anymore. But when I was in school, I always loved team sports, and so for me, worship's a team sport, and this whole project was a team effort. It's
the journey, It's the people that you do it with, the people that you make the music with, that is very rewarding. And then when you sit down and you go, wow, we did this, God did this through us. I think it's awesome. Yeah. The expectations, what are your expectations?
Expectations, well, I first said, God, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't you that wanted us to do it. So first of all, whatever God wants to do with it, it's amazing. and then obviously we did it for our church, but it's about the church as a whole. And so I'm also excited about like Manila and everyone else singing it. But lives being touched. I mean, that was David's heart, and David's heart is like even our marketing.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, yes, we marketing, but marketing leads to souls.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not like, oh, cool, now we have to everyone else does an album, so let's do an album, which is great, and it's rewarding in itself.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if it wasn't God beginning this, we wouldn't be standing here and sitting here. So I just want him to do whatever he wants to do, and I'm already like blown away by things that come back, and people are like, oh, I've heard this and heard that, and I'm just surprised, because I'm like, hey God, it's all honor and glory to you. So my expectation is just, God, have your way.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm hoping and expecting that it'll be like #1 on iTunes, all of that. And hey, one last thing.
Yes.
We're so proud of you and your team and all that you guys have done.
Thank you.
Lisa and I are very excited. And then one more thing is, the next album, can I get a little cameo or maybe my own song? That's just
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
It'll
Thank
be
you.
very, very hidden track.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good.
No, hidden.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hidden, very, very hiddenly good.
No, it's gonna be whatever.